How's it going, lads? Marshall here. Welcome back to another review on the channel. Hope you guys have had a great day today. Football's on now. Hope you're enjoying that. Brand new SBC. Phil Foden has come out. Now, it's a little bit pricey. I've seen everyone look at the price and think, maybe not. Maybe not. It's a little bit too much. A lot of people's been saying that. Today, I'm going to find out for myself whether I think he's worth it or not worth it and share my own opinions with you guys. Obviously, you want to do him, you do him. You don't want to do him, you don't do him. Simple as that. But I'm going to give you the lowdown on Phil Foden's team of the season, 92 rated today. If you guys do enjoy, make sure you follow the channel by clicking subscribe. Get amongst the comments as well. I always like to see your comments in these videos on certain players and which ones you want to see reviewed next. Obviously, I haven't been cranking out as many reviews as possible right now, simply because I'm still in a lot of pain, and yeah, it just like it stops me sitting here like on this seat in front of this monitor for a long period. So streams are affected, videos can be affected, so I do apologize for that. Phil Foden, high medium work rates, 4-star combo, and his left foot primarily, and his height is 5'7". Now, being 5'7" and having 98 agility, 94 dribbling, great ball control and acceleration, it's just nice. He's very responsive in game. I'm going to tell you that straight up. One of the pros, responsivity. He is super responsive. U-turn, he's already done it, man. He's almost like he's ahead of your thoughts. You know when you process a thought and it's like, now I'll press it with my fingers? He's ahead of it, mate. He's 1 second ahead of it, and he's just that responsive, it feels good. And now when you look at his acceleration, it's 94. You put a hunter on him, 99. Same with sprint speed once you put a hunter on, from 90 to 99. And his shooting goes up as well, because I looked at the rest of what I could potentially improve, right? His dribbling's basically good enough. I mean, he's got 98 agility, 99 balance, 96 ball control, 94 dribbling, good composure and reactions. Passing should be sensational. Short passes 96 with the exact same vision. Crossings there, long passes there, curve is there. Fantastic. Now, you might be saying you could use a hawk, boost the strength. Honestly, lads, at 58, any boost on that, even if it's a plus 10, you're not going to feel it. Simple as that. Yes, if it was like 78 going to 88, potentially you could feel that. But with this one going from 58 to 68, you're going from bad to bad. There's not much difference there. So I'd rather focus on improving what's going to make him feel really good in game. And that was his pace, his shooting, as his dribbling's already very good. Player traits, he's got the flair. Should feel even better now. The CPU AI one's a playmaker, long shot taker, and a technical dribbler as well. And you can pick them up for around 350 minimum, 400k maximum. And what we're going to do now is get into the gameplay. So here we go, lads, into the gameplay. Now, tonight I played 4 games with Phil Foden, I believe, and scored 4 times. He's really good, really responsive, and you're going to see that probably showcased throughout this review. Obviously, sometimes he's very weak. I've got the strength amongst the cons there, because he is simply very weak. He's quite aggressive in terms of like trying to win it back, but he's not strong enough to do that. It's very unfortunate for Phil Foden. You need to basically be very evasive, great dribbler. He is that, but the second you're caught, mate, you've lost the ball, unfortunately. If you're trying to go through like multiple players at once, you're going to get caught out. By the way, look at his acceleration there. You see the second I got onto the ball, bang, past that defender within a blink of an eye. He's super responsive, and I think that's the key thing that anyone that does this SBC will realize about Phil Foden. Now, a lot of Phil Foden cards on this game are responsive, you know what I mean? But the thing is, this one's more responsive than I've ever used the Phil Foden on this game. He's just fantastic. Dribbling is pinpoint. When you turn, he turns. It's very close to his body as well. I won a penalty there with Phil Foden. Great dribbling by himself to win the penalty. Yeah, less said about the execution, the better, man. Alisson guessed the right way, and he does save. Now let's talk about his pros and his cons. I spoke about his strength. I didn't enjoy it. I think he's very lightweight on this game, and he goes down a lot. He goes down a lot. You're going to be the most evasive player in this world, but if someone pushes you and you've got like 58 strength, you're going to hit the floor. Simple as that. And he did quite a lot of times as well. He arrives late in the penalty area. I love what he does movement-wise. I played him at cam. In a 4-3-3 brackets 4. So he's in that cam position with the 2 CMs behind him. And he just played it perfectly. He was great in support to the striker, which in this case was Harry Kane. And yeah, you playmake from that position. I could dribble around with him. I could create chances, as you see there. I didn't get any assist of him, but it wasn't for the lack of trying. I'd like pass it with Phil Foden, and then I'd miss it with the person he passes it to. It's just one of those nights which everybody gets on FIFA from time to time. And speaking of FIFA, from July 2023, it's not going to be called FIFA anymore. Or, like, not next year's game, but the year after. It's going to be called EA Sports FC. That's exciting news to me, because they can get out the realms of, like, licensing and, like, the structure. And by the way, what a goal that is by Phil Foden. Basically, with FIFA being FIFA, they're like a national, international, global company, basically, FIFA, right? If EA wants to add something fun to the game, maybe something outrageous, they've got to go to FIFA and get the basically approval, right? Because if they do something without FIFA say so, and it's representative of FIFA, it can't be done. It can't be done. So I think having FIFA out of the title, it opens up loads more doors for creativity, not only on TOTS, but everywhere across FIFA or EA Sports FC. I'm just looking forward to it, man. So I think that's when we're going to see the most changes of the game. Right, talk about Phil Foden again, boys. Sorry, I get on the tangents. Let's go for his pros. I've spoken about many of them already, especially the responsive part, because he just... He is. He simply is. I don't need to talk about that anymore. His pace is fantastic. Gets him into great areas. Allows him to burst past numerous players all the time. His acceleration is absolutely key. His agility, fantastic, and one of the things that does make him very, very responsive in game. Dribbling, touch tight, in control, fast, everything you want out of a dribbler, an attacking player, whether it be a ram, lamb, cam, or anywhere across those positions. Look at that. You see how quick I did the flick up, the flick behind, and then the volley. That's clicking the right stick in, flicking the right stick in the same kind of basically movement just after, and then volleying it. It was like done in 0.2 seconds. Fantastically fast, this man. So lads, with that being said, let's get in the summary. So there we have it, lads. That was Phil Foden, and you see him striker here. Rest assured he wasn't played striker. Come to think of it, I reckon he actually could play striker. As like a secondary striker, I think he would be very beneficial to a lot of teams. If you are getting behind, stay forward on him, or even false nine, he could drop into the cam spot, or he could run behind. He would be very effective in that position, but the position I played him in today was cam, 4-3-3 brackets 4, in the cam position above the two centre mids, and he played really well there. Now you see his record, 4 games, played it tonight, 4 goals and 0 assists. Now that doesn't mean his creativity is bad. It just means I was missing sitters with the players he passed to tap in. And you would have seen that during the gameplay as well. Dele Alli went for a chip, the keeper tapped it to the side numerous times. This happened all night. It's just one of those nights on FIFA for myself. But overall, this card's a very, very good card. A very effective card and a very responsive card. And I think that's what you need for this stage in the game. I know a lot of people look at this card and think, dude, price-wise, they've just like missed this by a mile. Lads, look at Harry Kane's price. Now, I know fine well, Harry Kane's stats are through the kazoo. It's sensational. It is utterly unbelievable. And he's got a 5-star weak foot ahead of Phil Foden. But Phil Foden offers a different purpose. He's not an all-out striker like a Harry Kane. He's more of a creative attacking midfielder that can create from this position, burst in behind, and then when he does get the chance, either arriving late in the area or already been in the area, or outside the area, he's got the quality to put the ball in the back of the net. And I think that is what you've got to look at, and not the price of, say, Harry Kane versus Phil Foden, because it's a difficult one. It's two completely bipolar different positions. So I don't think you can even compare or contrast the two. Same said for Dele Alli as well. Dele Alli is more of a box-to-box than a very versatile cam where he can be super agile. Dele Alli for me, and I'm not like discrediting that card whatsoever, I think he's utterly sensational, and he's been in every single one of my teams since the SBC. Same for Harry Kane as well, by the way. But Phil Foden, he's a very good card, and I think a lot of people, especially seen on Twitter when I tweeted out like the thoughts and stuff on the card, were kind of discrediting this card and just writing off straight away. He's actually really, really good in game. It's just the value that's going to trip a lot of people up. Would he be that price if he was on the market? That's the question. That's always the question for me. I think he'd be just under that. Trying to think of a comparable one. It blows my mind, by the way, that Bruno Fernandes is under 100,000 coins in that position. How much is Jota? How much is Jota? Obviously, Jota's a centre forward. This guy's a cam, but maybe draw some comparisons. Overall rating for myself, boys, will be a 9.5. I think he possesses all the quality to be a difference maker in a team. Like someone that can provide the final pass, the final shots, or just the final kind of moments in order to score a crucial goal or pile on your opponents, you know what I'm saying? And he can be creative, he's fast, he's a great dribbler, 4-star combo, and overall, he's an asset to the team. And I think that's what you've got to look at. I'm just going to look at some prices, by the way, of team of the season. I actually want to compare him to, like, Bernardo Silva's, because I do have red Bernardo Silva. By the way, I've used that red Bernardo Silva quite a bit. This guy's better than him. I'm just saying, just in case you want to kind of compare and contrast. Now, my eyes are going all over the place. I can't see Jota. Oh, I found him. Jota's price is 200k. It's not even that bad. Pass-wise, yeah, with Jota, he kind of gives you that kind of quick attacking, like, wide player. Foden gives you the creativity a little bit more in the passing. And I think that's where it's going to differentiate the two. Yeah, it definitely does, man. Jota's got 84 passing, 91 passing, Phil Foden. Of course, you can boost that up with the engines. You know what I'm saying? But I think Phil Foden is a better creator than a Diogo Jota. Right, enjoyment, boys. Sorry, I always get off on the tangents. 9.6 from myself. I had a great time. Sorry, boys, adjusting back pains there. It's a B. You know what I mean? The female dog, nothing else. And I'm sorry, someone in the comments yesterday, right? They said I babble on and I think of words too much. I recently go back to my old ways. You got to realize right now, boys, I'm in actually quite a lot of pain just sitting here doing the commentary. So I'm trying to focus on not feeling the pain. So if I do babble or mix my words up or anything like that, it's not intentional. I don't mean to do that. I'm literally trying to divert my thought process away from the pain by talking about the card and giving you guys some content. I was going to snap on that guy, but maybe you didn't know. But it's just frustrating at times when people don't understand. But yeah, enjoyment 9.6, fully enjoyable cards. Value, he's 350 to 400k right now. That's the minimum and maximum on both consoles. If you add in some fodder, maybe get them under 300k or something like that. Maybe 200k. Mine, when I completed, I didn't actually have to purchase anyone in. It was all done with fodder in the club. But that's what the upgrades, they can do that for you. And maybe that's what you do. You do some upgrades, you get some random team of seasons. I got a 90 rated centre back from English 4. I'm never going to use him. Straight in the SBC, boys. Straight in the SBC. So, yeah. For me, value points will be a 9.2. A lot of people will look at that and think, that's a bit steep. I don't think so. I think he gives you something different. And that is what separates this guy from many, many different Premier League cams. And that's where I'm going to end today's review, boys. I'm sorry if I've mumbled any words for the guy that commented yesterday. But, dude, I'm on a lot of, like, medication from the back and I'm still in pain. So it is what it is, and it will be for the foreseeable future right now until the pain goes away. I do apologise for my pain to you personally, but it's not going to affect my videos. It's not going to affect my judgment on the players. It's not going to affect anything apart from sitting in this bloody chair for a while, you know what I mean? And streaming as well, because it can take, well, streaming's like 3 hours minimum, right? I can't sit in this spot for like an hour, let alone 3 hours. So it is what it is. Thank you very much for watching tonight. Enjoy the rest of the football. It's 1-1 right now, leading up to half-time between Liverpool and Aston Villa. Guys, thank you very much for hopefully supporting the video. Like if you enjoyed, get amongst the comments, subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one.